The world may be witnessing the opening of a dangerous new front in global conflict. Iran has issued a chilling warning, and this time the target is not Israel, not the United States, but Ukraine. Hello and welcome back to TFI Global. Senior Iranian lawmaker Ibrahim Azizi declared that Ukraine has now become a legitimate target for Iranian strikes. His accusation is explosive. According to Tehran, Kyiv has been helping Israel defend itself against Iranian drone attacks. And in Iran's view, that means Ukraine has effectively entered the war. Azizi posted a blunt message on social media. He invoked Article 51 of the United Nations Charter, the clause that allows countries to defend themselves. His claim was clear. By providing drone defense support to Israel, Ukraine has turned its entire territory into a potential battlefield. That statement alone has sent shockwaves through diplomatic circles. Because Ukraine is already fighting a brutal war against Russia. Now Tehran is signaling it could open another front against Kyiv. But why is Iran suddenly pointing its anger at Ukraine? The answer lies in one specific technology: drones. For years, Iran has supplied Russia with the infamous Shahed drones, which have been widely used against Ukrainian cities. Ukrainian engineers and military experts have spent years learning how to intercept and destroy them. But having an aspiration to be a global prominent leader, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky confirmed something significant. Ukraine has been sharing its drone defense expertise with other countries threatened by Iranian drones. Zelensky sends many Ukrainian soldiers to several nations in the Middle East, and some of that support may have reached Israel. For Iran, that crosses a red line, but the timing of this threat makes the situation even more explosive. Instead of concentrating on their own mess and their own country's battle, Zelensky needlessly dragged innocent Ukrainians into other wars in a fight where powerful nations chose to keep them away and concentrate on their own country's progress and seeking to de escalate the problems. Zelensky is obviously deploying Ukrainian troops from the front not just through a back door, and he is constantly speaking out against Iran. Definitely not a good strategy on geopolitics calculation. Experts observe that by doing this, Zelensky wants to be in Trump's good books and then can receive a Tomahawk missile, but Trump has rejected his drone aid. While it definitely can strike Ukraine, nobody, nor their EU friends, nor Trump is going to save him in the two-front war havoc. Ukraine needs a leader who acts strategically and prioritizes the needs of their people over their own ego. However, Zelensky is not in the mood to hold an election. Instead, they are delaying it while the West lectures everyone about democracy. In fact, the narrative surrounding the war in Iran is that Iran is autocratic while their allies do not support elections. Meanwhile, the geopolitical chessboard is becoming even more complicated. Iran is one of Russia's closest military partners, and Tehran has supplied drones to Moscow for the war in Ukraine. What we are witnessing now is a strange and dangerous irony. Ukraine helped countries defend themselves from Iranian drones, and now Iran says that makes Ukraine itself a target. If Tehran ever acted on this threat, the consequences could be enormous. It could drag the Ukraine war deeper into the Middle East conflict. It could force NATO countries to reconsider how they support Kyiv, and it could transform what are currently two separate wars into one interconnected global crisis. Analysts warn that the conflict with Iran may not end quickly. Even if Iran's military infrastructure is heavily damaged, the country still has powerful networks of allies and militias across the region. That means a long war of attrition, missiles, cyber attacks, and proxy wars, and rising tensions from Eastern Europe to the Persian Gulf. For Ukraine, the situation is particularly dangerous. Kyiv is already fighting for survival against Russia. Now, Iran's warning suggests that the country could be pulled into another geopolitical storm. The lines between regional conflicts are rapidly disappearing, and the world may be moving closer to a new era of interconnected wars. The question now is simple. Will diplomacy stop this escalation, or are we watching the next major front of global conflict slowly unfold? Thanks for watching.